Hello everyone, and welcome to my Bold and Beautiful Today channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Finn responds to Luna's hurried request. According to Wednesday, March 12 spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful, Lee Finnegan's rage will astound Poppy Nozawa, while John Finn Finnegan will respond to Luna Nozawa's desperate plea. Now that Steffy Forrester, Ridge Forrester, Taylor Hayes, Rebecca Budig, and Finn have all arrived at the Spencer mansion, mayhem has broken out. Naturally, Taylor and Ridge concur with Steffy that Luna belongs in a jail cell, but at this point, Luna is pleading with Finn to take action. What will Finn do now that Luna is sobbing and begging Dad to keep her from being sent back there? Finn will infuriate Steffy, Taylor, and Ridge furthermore if he suggests that Luna should finish her sentence at Bill Spencer's, Don Diamont, house. But because a part of Finn wants to defend his daughter in a manner he has never been able to before, Luna will continue to pull at his heart. Steffy and her parents will believe that Luna needs a genuine sentence, not this luxurious existence at the Spencer home, despite her predictions about the horror that awaits her once she is back behind bars. Finn will experience conflict regardless of his position. Deputy Chief Bradley Baker, Dan Martin, will ultimately arrive, according to B&B spoilers, but will he actually restrain Luna or will he be restrained? Sheila Sharp, Kimberlyn Brown, will be questioned by Deacon Sharp, Sean Cannon, at Il Giardino over her new friendship with Poppy and the reasons behind her apparent empathy for her. Sheila will describe how, because they both yearn for a relationship with their kids, she can identify to Poppy's challenges. Naturally, certain significant developments in the upcoming episodes might cause Sheila to reconsider her position on Poppy. Sheila's viewpoint may change and she may become outraged after she learns that Poppy has been taking Finn to bed and concealing Luna's paternity from him for years. Lee will be the one to let her rage out and surprise Poppy in the meanwhile. Now that Finn has revealed all the startling information, Lee will acknowledge at the hospital that she is aware of Poppy's secrets. Lee will push her sister against the wall and attempt to strangle her because she is furious that Poppy slept with Finn and became pregnant as a result. According to spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful, Poppy and Lee are getting ready for an incredible cliffhanger, so check in. Finn doesn't regret telling Steffy everything, even when it puts Luna and Poppy's lives in danger. According to teasers for The Bold and the Beautiful, Luna Nozawa is overjoyed to finally meet her father. She has been waiting for that moment all of her life. However, such gift has a lot of possible repercussions. Jacqueline McInnes Wood's character Steffy Forrester Finnegan was unable to control herself. She was forced to go to Bill Spencer's, Don Diamont, where Luna is subject to an absurd house arrest. The woman who was now Luna's stepmother and no longer her cousin's wife made her feel threatened. Steffy was quite clear that she would not permit Luna to date Tanner Novlan's character, John Finn Finnegan. However, because he loves Steffy and they both respect trust, Finn refused to keep anything from her. A point is made by Steffy Forrester Finnegan. When Luna imprisoned Steffy in the flat that was going to be demolished, it was one of the most dramatic episodes in recent B&B history. The audience questioned how Luna could have built that cage in that particular spot. In a structure that was condemned, who would have assisted her in constructing that? And how did she manage if no one assisted her? However everything transpired, Steffy's disdain was earned for all time. However, the anger that Steffy believes doesn't exist in Luna's heart was palpable to the audience. John Finn Finnegan's family is quite large. The understatement of the year would be to remark that Finn's surroundings are full of strong-willed individuals. Apart from their volatile personalities, Lee Finnegan, Naomi Matsuda, and Sheila Carter Sharp, Kimberlyn Brown, don't have much in common. There are several scenes demonstrating Sheila's wrongdoing. When she starts strangling her sister Poppy Nozawa, Romy Park, Lee will match one of them. That's when a captivating watch is at its peak during the day. Finn has a wife who refuses to let her world fall apart once more. Apart from Steffy, Finn has come to terms with Luna. Yamada's persona seems to be repentant. However, she recently experienced a period of double murder and sometimes reverts to the deranged side of herself. Or is her entire nature concealed under a facade of intentional sweetness? Poppy Nozawa is followed by Lee Nozawa. Poppy has been the target of Lee's increasing physical abuse. The audience anticipated an emotional outburst as they waited for Lee to reveal her relationship with Finn. Fans remember Lee feeling guilty about misjudging her sister. She thought Luna was born as a result of an affair between Poppy and Jack Finnegan, Ted King. Lee sincerely repented and thought she had made peace with Poppy for good until the forced paternity test refuted that theory. Lee and Steffi will be pitted against Poppy and Sheila in the ensuing drama. Steffi will join Lee in trying to stop Sheila from swooping back in, and she is aiming for Luna. Since Finn and Luna will be in the center, their relationship will probably develop more swiftly. According to teasers for The Bold and the Beautiful, Luna is about to do something really risky in this made-up Los Angeles town. However, she is currently at large after killing 2 people and attempting to assassinate Steffi Forrester. How did her trial turn out? Spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful. What was the status of Luna's trial? "I am not the same person who did those crimes," Luna said to Bill on the most recent B&B episode. "The problem is that she hasn't received any counseling or actual retribution for her actions." Additionally, according to Luna, Bill Spencer thinks she has changed. Is this even possible? Fans of The Bold and the Beautiful have undoubtedly expressed their opinions about this character development on social media. "I was waiting for Luna to lunge and attack her right there with that look on her face when Steffi was yelling at her," some people have even said. "Since I don't think anything will stop Luna from seeing her father, Steffi really needs to exercise caution. Someone needs to ask her how exactly she is different from 6 months ago," remarked another critic. "Because our world would be a different place if murderers could be cured by a few weeks in prison." Spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful. What will happen to Luna next? Luna objects, saying she will perish there. She begs, "Dad, please, please, you've got to help me," as Finn enters. "They want me to go back to jail." She believes they can work together to heal one another. She can demonstrate to them that she is not the same person who carried out those offenses. Luna pleads with her father to save her. She will perish there. "Please, please. I need your aid, please, please." Everyone's eyes are on Finn. One major issue that hangs over Luna's drastically changing future on The Bold and the Beautiful is whether or not she will move in with Finn. This prospect may upend everything, especially considering the turmoil in her relationship with Steffi and her budding closeness with Finn. Given that Steffi is still pushing Luna away, Finn has displayed a protective side toward her. It might seem like the only sensible course of action for Luna to move in with Finn if she is left with nowhere else to go. But there would be repercussions for this choice, particularly in regards to Steffi. Because she feels that Luna's presence causes needless stress, Steffi has been keen about establishing a boundary between Luna and her family. It would further sour relations between Finn and Steffi and possibly jeopardize their marriage if Luna moved in with Finn. Finn, who has always taken great satisfaction in being a loving husband and father, would suddenly find himself torn between wanting to support Luna and his wife's wishes. The marriage between Finn and Steffi may be put to the ultimate test in this circumstance. However, Luna might find the stability she needs if she moves in with Finn. She has been caught up in a maelstrom of uncertainty, juggling the drama with Poppy and Lee as well as Steffi's anger. Offering her a place to stay would strengthen their developing relationship while also providing her with a safe haven. It would be a pivotal point in their relationship that might lead to a closer bond between them. However, is that relationship only familial, or might it develop into something more? This living situation could lead to even more issues if Steffi keeps pushing Finn away while Luna becomes his confidant. In the end, Luna's decision to move in with Finn will rely on how much he is prepared to sacrifice his marriage for her and how much he is willing to fight for her. Since Steffi has already expressed her feelings, she might consider it an unforgivable betrayal if she sees Luna in her house. Everything might alter with Luna's next move, so the drama is far from done. Luna and Bill's police issue, Steffi's audacious step. Here are spoilers for Tuesday, March 11th, 2025's episode of The Bold and the Beautiful. Fans can anticipate a daring move from Steffi Forrester Finnegan, Jacqueline McInnes Wood, in tomorrow's episode. There might be a surprise when Deputy Chief Bradley Baker shows up to look into Luna Nozawa's home arrest. Let's discuss what will happen in the upcoming episode of the CBS soap opera as you continue reading. BEGS Luna Nozawa. Fans merely observed Steffi's outburst at Luna. There was an intense altercation at Bill Spencer's estate after it was discovered that the detainee was under house arrest. Eventually get involved in the discussion and sided with Luna. Steffi believes he has gone utterly insane and is seriously endangering a lot of people. However, Bill thinks the young murderer has changed his ways. Luna pleaded with Steffi not to take her father away during the altercation. Luna has discovered that her biological father is John Finn Finnegan, played by Tanner Novlin, and she is determined not to lose him. However, Steffi is adamant that the two will never be romantically involved. Retaliates if Steffi Forrester Finnegan. Then Steffi will fulfill her pledge. Steffi began by declaring that she will stop at nothing to reincarcerate Luna. Steffi will therefore believe it to be as simple as calling Baker. Bradley Baker, deputy chief, returns. Baker will deal with the Luna dilemma, according to tomorrow's spoilers on The Bold and the Beautiful. Baker will most likely get in touch with the prison warden after hearing Steffi's grievance. At that point, Baker will probably have to inform Steffi that he is unable to return Luna to prison. Spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful, Luna and Bill's police issue, Steffi's audacious move. Even though Baker could disagree with Bill's choice, he could inform Steffi that he is legally unable to take any action until the prisoner has broken a rule. The conflict of John Finnegan. He will continue to feel uneasy about the Luna problem over with Finn. Finn will also need to decide whether to break the paternity news to Sheila Carter Sharp. Though it's not as if he made an effort, Steffi has instructed the excellent doctor to avoid any relationship with Sheila. Now that Carter Walton has turned down Hope Logan's request, fans may also witness what transpires. Hope is now understanding that Daphne Rose is her biggest problem, even though she previously believed Steffi was. As Steffi and her parents want Luna sent to prison, Finn rushes to Bill's and confesses to murderously that Luna is his daughter. Bill's defense of Luna's claim that Hayes was her brother infuriated Steffi, and Carter and Hope argued when he refused to terminate Daphne. Ridge and Taylor wish they could put Steffi's struggles behind them at Eric's. But she must know what she's doing because she's a strong woman. Ridge claims that while Luna is incarcerated, they may at least unwind. Taylor finds all of this disturbing. The fact that Luna is incarcerated is the sole bright spot. As Finn walks about his office, he recalls Sheila reminding him that nothing can break a parent-child bond. To find out how things are going at Bill's, he texts Steffi. When Lee enters, she assumes something is amiss. Her son explains, with difficulty, that he ought to have informed her years ago about something. When he tells her that this has to do with Poppy from all those years ago, she is shocked. When he mentions something happened, Lee begins to tremble. As her kid explains that she was frequently away from home and that he became close to his aunt, she gets back up. One evening. My sister and you? Lee asks, shaking her head and filling up the details. She gasps as she explains that her sister was ill and used him as a child. Her son clarifies that they never talked about it and that he simply wished to forget it. However, Finn came to the realization that it might be his father once it was shown that neither Jack nor Tom could be Luna's father. Poppy lied and said there was no chance when he questioned her about the pregnancy years prior. She left him out of his child's life, and he's not sure why he believed her. He declares, Luna is my daughter. Lee is crying. Her son says that he performed 2 paternity tests because she won't believe it, so she sucks back the tears. He has a child named Luna. Lee is unable to predict Steffi's response to this. The fact that Luna is at least incarcerated somewhere makes her feel better. According to her son, she is currently serving her term at Bill's estate after he got her out. Steffi is currently over there and is concerned. His mother tells him to go be with his wife while crying. She texts her sister as soon as he leaves. Lee mocks the fact that her sister continues to deceive her. Sheila is upset to find that a woman is staring at Deacon with a thirsty expression while he is pouring drinks at Il Giardino. Deacon tells Poppy that because of her daughter, they are so understaffed that there might be a delay for dinner. She expresses her shame at her daughter's behavior. Sheila is aware that nothing can sever the mother-child tie. The disappearance of Luna has left them all perplexed. Deacon is taken aback. Poppy receives a text from her sister requesting that they meet at the workplace. Looks a little urgent, Poppy remarks. She claims that feeling like she has a sibling again is the only positive outcome of this. They're closer than ever. Even for him, getting Luna out of jail was horrible, Steffi says Bill at his house. She promises that Luna won't see or speak to Finn ever again. Steffi is shocked that he used his influence to free the monster. Bill and Luna have a profound understanding because of their trauma, but he doesn't expect Steffi to. Steffi pulls out her phone and says she's contacting the police because this is over. Steffi states she is unable to speak at this time when Ridge calls. At Bill's, she is gazing at Luna. This can't be genuine, says Ridge. Taylor and he run out. Since Finn is Luna's father and she always talks about wanting to change, Steffi is her stepmother. Taylor and Ridge barge in. He finds it unbelievable that Bill did this. He never fails to switch to another crazy gear. Bill clarifies that he and Luna can relate to each other because they have had comparable hardships. He couldn't abandon her to perish in the prison where she was being beaten. Taylor claims that she belongs in prison and that he cannot change her. When Finn shows up, Luna pleads with them to see the real her so they can start a family. She will die if she is forced to serve another sentence in prison. She pleads. Everyone's eyes are on Finn. As the drama on The Bold and the Beautiful approaches a boiling point, Finn's response, or lack thereof, could make all the difference in Luna and Poppy's lives. Lee and Poppy's tension has already reached dangerous heights, and things are getting out of hand due to Steffi's growing animosity toward Luna. Now when both women are in danger from several directions, it is unclear if Finn would act to defend them or if his hesitancy will come at a great cost. Poppy has long been controversial because her past transgressions have come back to haunt her at the worst possible time. She has been portrayed as unreliable, particularly in Lee's opinion, who believes she is just a careless lady who ruins lives. However, no one anticipated that Lee's long-standing animosity would escalate into outright hostility. Poppy finds herself in actual danger as emotions rise, and Luna, caught in the crossfire, might have to deal with the fallout from a fight she never intended to be involved in. In the meantime, Luna is already battling Steffi's anger. Since Steffi has made it apparent that Luna is not welcome in her world, her animosity may intensify further while feelings are running hot. Both Luna and Poppy are in danger of devastation, and Finn is the only one who can save them from catastrophe, whether it be Lee's physical outburst or Steffi's attempt to cut Luna out of Finn's life. The issue is that Finn is conflicted. After years of attempting to demonstrate his devotion to Steffi, he finally finds himself in a tragic situation. Does he stand by and allow Luna and Poppy get by on their own, or does he defend them at the expense of further destroying his marriage? His hesitancy is risky, and Luna and Poppy grow more exposed the longer he waits. Finn takes great pleasure in his abilities as a healer, guardian, and man of integrity, but this time, his indecision might have disastrous results. Who will hit first is still a mystery. Will he act independently and have an irrevocable outburst at Poppy? Will Steffi make sure Luna has nothing by using her power? Will Finn eventually muster the courage to step in before it's too late? Finn is running out of time to make a decision as the tension reaches a breaking point and Luna and Poppy's lives are at stake. Everything might come crashing down with one mistake. Lee's long-simmering anger toward Poppy erupts into full-fledged violence as she snaps at what she perceives to be the ultimate betrayal. When Lee, unable to control her rage, confronts Poppy in a dramatic confrontation that has the potential to permanently alter their family, The Bold and the Beautiful takes a dark turn. At the heart of the mayhem, Finn is caught between his growing sense of duty to Poppy and Luna and his loyalty to Lee. However, as feelings flare up, the question still stands, will this vicious confrontation have any positive outcomes? Lee has been deeply resentful of Poppy for years because she thinks she is a cunning woman who destroyed lives with her careless choices. The last straw, however, is discovering the truth about Finn's relationship with Poppy. Lee believes that Poppy is intentionally destroying Finn's future, endangering his marriage to Steffi, and entangling him in needless conflict in addition to upsetting the past. Lee's normally calm manner breaks out as she finally loses it because the betrayal is too much to handle. The attack is startling. It is a moment of unbridled anger that reveals the depth of Lee's suffering. Lee thinks that Poppy is an opportunist who has taken too much and given too little, and that the only way to stop the mayhem now that Finn is caught in the middle is to take harsh measures. But is she truly harming the very family she says she is trying to protect in her pursuit of justice? Finn's response is important. He has so far made an effort to maintain harmony by not taking sides between Lee and Poppy. He must decide whether to support his mother's behavior or intervene to protect Poppy from more harm as the violence intensifies. His hesitancy could have serious consequences for Steffi's opinion of his loyalty as well as for his relationship with Lee. As she watches her mother suffer at the hands of a woman who won't allow the past to remain buried, Luna finds herself caught in the crossfire, powerless. Luna has put in a lot of effort to gain Finn's respect and establish her worth in his life, but she now understands that nothing she says or does will make Lee change her mind. What more is Lee capable of if she is prepared to assault Poppy in such a nasty manner? More significantly, can Luna ever undo the harm that this episode has caused? Steffi has an interest in this conflict as well. She may not support Lee's violent outburst, but she is also not jumping to Poppy's support. For Steffi, this simply serves to validate her long-held belief that Poppy and Luna only cause trouble and that Finn would be better off severing all connections with them. Is this going to be the point at which Finn is forced to choose between his wife and his new family? One thing is certain: as Lee's attack comes to an end, the consequences will be disastrous. This violent act starts a domino effect that nobody anticipated, whether it results in legal repercussions, long-term rifts in Finn's relationships, or a wider gulf between Steffi and Luna. Now that the battle lines have been established, there is no going back.